Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night High School Hoops on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland High School sports. Tonight's Tri-Valley League matchup features the 3-16 Medfield Warriors against the 3-15 Ashland Clockers. Good evening, everybody. I'm Josh Abrams, and joining me is Rob Silver.
Welcome.
Rob, how are you?
I'm doing all right. It's a Friday. Can't complain.
Good.
Well, I could complain, but we won't get into that.
Okay, well, both teams, the Warriors and the Clockers, both have just 3 wins this season. So while the playoffs are out of reach, at least you can say the teams are evenly matched.
Yeah, it should be a close game. And with that being said, what do you think? 20 points either way?
So, yeah, I mean, call me a homer, but I'm going to give the edge of the Clockers on this one, coming off that nail-biter 71-70 win over Holliston on Monday night. Yep. And, of course, meanwhile, the Warriors on a 4-game losing streak.
Yeah, they've had, looking at the schedule, they played some tight games, and they obviously have a good offense, so we'll see what the outcome is here. But Ashland's scrappy.
Absolutely.
Scrappy, and that's a big win that they just came off of, so try and get a mini win streak to end the season. Oh, they have one more game after this.
Right. So. I think they're playing Monday night. So in the meantime, I took a look at the Warriors roster earlier today, and I noticed only 2 players on the entire roster below 6 feet.
Wow.
So hopefully we're going to need to see the Clockers hitting their outside shots tonight, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of second chances for them. Okay, so I guess we don't have a PA announcer, at least on a microphone tonight. We have Ashland Athletic Director Stephen Marks doing the honors, starting lineups.
As long as he doesn't sing the Star Spangled Banner, should be good.
I'll also defer on that honor. So since our audience, I'm sure, can't quite hear Mr. Marks on the microphone, let's go over the starting lineups tonight. For the visiting Medfield Warriors, starters are number 2, Robbie Armani, a junior at 6'1". Number 3, Ryan Dooley, a senior, 6-footer. Number 11, Zachary Conroy, a senior at 6'1". Number 20, Christian Higgins, a senior also at 6'1". And finally, Aiden Clark, number 32 for the Warriors, a sophomore and 6'6". He is, as we were talking earlier, he's going to be your rebounding beast tonight. He's had quite a season for the Warriors.
Should be interesting to watch him over the next few years.
Absolutely. And looking over at the Clockers, working with a shortened bench tonight, Rob.
They've been short for a long time, and but they play hard. These guys have a lot of energy. So. Absolutely.
I think that's Colin Murphy's mantra really is up tempo, going hard on every play. And looking at the Clocker starters tonight, number 3, Kevin Rabideau, a senior guard, 6 feet. Number 13, Brandon Grover, a junior guard at 6 feet. Number 22, Shea Hastings, a 6'2" junior forward. Number 23, Don Cavanaugh, 6-foot junior at forward. And finally, number 24, Kevin Russell, a 6'4" forward and a junior.
Yeah, Kevin Rabideau, the only senior starter on the team.
Mm-hmm. And one of 3 captains. So, and I saw, of course, talking with the Ashland coaches before the game, we have a couple of new additions to the roster, at least new for me. I know that Brian Kahn just got called up from JV. He'll be wearing number 15 tonight. He's a junior forward. And I understand Jake Rimza was also a recent addition to the varsity roster, number 2. conclusion of the national anthem. We're just moments away now from tip-off, Rob. And I want to just take a moment here, of course, to thank our lead sponsor, Townhouse Pizza, Roast Beef, and More, 300 Elliott Street here in Ashland. Take a moment now, give them a call, place your order, and perhaps by halftime you'll have some fresh food ready to go for the second half.
Were you here early enough to grab some of the dinner that they usually supply?
No, unfortunately, the pizza was pretty much already gone, but my kids, Chase and Logan, both, I think they picked up the last 2 slices tonight.
Okay. I picked up the last one on Monday night. Still delicious, even at room temperature.
Absolutely.
And here we go.
Okay, Warriors with winning the tip and quickly converting for a layup for 2. That was Robbie Armani. You're going to hear his name quite a bit tonight. Probably leading scorer for the Warriors as the Clockers bring the ball up court. The former Kevin Rabideau. Warriors look like they're in a 2-3 defense. Clockers are going to try and solve it. There's a long 3 attempt off the rim and out. No good.
No surprise there with Aiden Clark bringing down the rebound at 6'6".
And a quick foul whistled there. That's on Brandon Grover, his first, team's first. And the Warriors will inbound close to us here by midcourt. So that's Conroy inbounding to Higgins, who drives the lane up, and he is fouled on the attempt that he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul was on Shea Hastings.
Okay, and that was Christian Higgins nailing the first of 2 free throws. Rims out the second one. The Clockers able to come down with a rebound. That's Kevin Russell. And Rabbit will bring the ball up court. So the Warriors out to a quick 3-0 lead with just under a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Happy Friday night, folks. Thanks for joining us here on WACA-TV on Facebook. Clockers moving around the periphery looking for an opening. That's Russell. Throws into the corner. Working inside now. Wheels and deals. And gets partially blocked. And the Warriors quickly in transition. Ball up ahead.
Good job by Russell getting back on defense and blocking that.
Attempt by Zachary Conroy. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. The Clockers calling a quick timeout here. So 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. Warriors up 3-0 on the Clockers.
Well, so far it's gone kind of as predicted, with the big guy there blocking a shot, getting a rebound for Medfield, and their high-powered offense taking the tip of the game and running it right down the court.
They really do seem to be controlling the tempo of the game so far, Rob. A lot of speed in transition getting down court.
Yeah, and I always like to preface my comments. I haven't seen a lot of their games, Ashland, but what I have seen is they tend to settle for a lot of shots on the perimeter, and maybe against a team like Medfield with the height, it's a good strategy, but you'd like to see them get a little inside, a little penetration maybe, and work the ball a little bit more. But again, it's what, a minute and a half into the game?
Right.
And maybe that's what the coach is telling them.
But again, I think they are going to need to make the adjustments. This may be, by average, the tallest average team they've faced so far this season. So the Warriors inbounding under the basket. And that's a hoop finding Aiden Clark underneath, his first points of the game. And now the Warriors up 5-0 as Rabideau brings the ball up for the Clockers.
Coach can't be happy about the easy basket after the timeout.
Clearly.
Hastings around the Grover.
Okay, back to Rabideau at the top of the key, looking for an opening and having trouble penetrating that 2-3 defense so far. Rabideau for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound almost corralled by the Clock. Quickly in transition. That's Robbie Armani driving.
Doing all right.
Can't get it to fall, and the Clockers come down with the rebound. Kevin Russell driving up court, under pressure, dishes off. That was to Dom Cavanaugh.
Good hands by Dooley.
Okay, Clockers retain possession. They'll inbound on the offensive side of the court. This will be Kevin Russell inbounding for the Clockers. Warriors up 5-0 here. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Long pass over to Rabideau, gets behind the three-point line, decides not to take the shot. Clockers working around the perimeter.
Shot clock down to 6. Russell,
got the shot off, but doesn't get the roll, but the Clockers get a fresh shot clock. Kicking it back outside, looking for an opening. There's Rabideau into the corner. Back up top, wide open shot for 3. Off the front iron and no good. Loose ball gets knocked out of bounds. Clockers retain possession. And then
a couple good shots.
Just need to get one to fall now. They're still looking at a goose egg so far tonight. 5:24 to go in the first. There's a three-point attempt. Back iron, no good. Rebound goes to the Warriors. So here's Robbie Armani bringing the ball up, quickly dishing over to Higgins. Higgins looking for an opening, drives, but with the loose ball, recovers. Shot doesn't fall. Rebound Clockers. I'm actually saying that a lot more often tonight than I expected to, Rob.
Yeah, they're getting a good position. Can't just
Nice
have the
strip
height
there by the Warriors. That's Higgins. Dishes off. And that
stepped on the line.
Dooley corralled a wild pass, but stepped on the line. So turnover for the Warriors.
I saw the game against Dedham, and there was a lot of layups they gave up on transition. So it's nice to see them get back and defend the ball a little bit and make them work for it. Now, Kevin Russell, I think this could be the longest he's ever gone without taking a shot in a game. He's a good scorer.
Rabideau for 3. Rims out again. Rebound Warriors.
He's going to get frustrated.
There's an open 3. Falls short. No. Got an air ball there, and rebound Clockers.
Nice.
Okay, nice shot. That's Dom Cavanaugh driving the lane for 2, and the Clockers are on the board, 5-2. About halfway through the first quarter now.
Brandon Grover knocked that one out of bounds.
And that was Higgins driving the lane. Ball was called off of the Clockers, so the Warriors will retain possession. No new shot clock, so 23 on the shot clock, 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Warriors up 5-2.
I'm being trolled by my friends that live in Medfield as we watch the broadcast.
Aiden Clark with a short jumper puts the Warriors up 7-2. And Rob, thanks for the reminder. Want to let our fans out there watching us tonight live on Facebook, go ahead and post some comments. We'll be happy to give you a shout out as Clockers come up empty again. Warriors in transition. That's Higgins dishing off now to Armani, who wheels,
Nice
deals,
spin move.
fires, and scores. Two-pointer. Medfield up 9-2.
You watch some of these teams play, and you can't understand how they're three wins on the season. That was a great move.
Kid has some talent. Trying to see, was that a foul away from the basket?
It was. Kevin Russell, frustration.
So that's Russell's first. Team's third.
Yeah, 3. That's fairly early.
Hey, Warriors with the ball here, up 9-2.
Aiden Finn with his first action of the game for Medfield.
That's Armani. Kicks it back outside, works the perimeter. Could have been travel there, not called. And Armani gets it to fall, two-pointer. Warriors up 11-2 with about 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. Friday night high school hoops on WACA-TV. I believe we're gonna have that foul called on the shot. Kevin Rabideau going to the line.
And that's fouls against Aiden Finn. Although I'm a big fan of his, because when he drove down there, he used the bounce pass. Just, people don't do that.
So Rabideau hits the first foul shot, and also should point out Aiden Finn, one of only 2 players on the Warrior roster under 6 feet. He's a 5'6" guard, junior year for Finn. Here's Rabideau.
He still towers over me by a quarter of an inch.
A towering quarter inch. Rabideau can't get that second foul shot to fall, and now the Warriors in transition, already setting up on the offensive half. Moving across to Finn at the top. A wild pass.
Rabideau gets a hand in there.
Russell tries to corral it, driving the lane. Gets the shot off, but Wild Rabideau with the rebound, back up, and he's fouled on the attempt. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, like you pointed out a couple minutes ago, we're doing pretty good with the rebounds, considering the height advantage.
Okay, that foul called on number 10, Matthew Leonard of the Warriors. That's his first. Team second. Okay. Rabideau hits that first foul shot, making it Warriors 11, Clockers 4, with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Okay. Hits them both. So make that 11-5 Warriors. And it looks like the little press.
Little press. We have Arshad Ahmed in the game. Kavanaugh with good defense there.
Tried to draw the charge, but it did force the shooter to alter his shot, and it results in a turnover. Clockers will regain possession here, inbounding under their own basket.
Ahmed came in for Russell, probably just to maybe mix it up. Maybe he can get in against one of their second unit and get his offense going.
And the Warriors throw their own little press out there, more of a half-court press, throwing it on the Clockers, who weren't able to beat it, but still regained possession when the ball got knocked out of bounds. So Rabideau got to be a little more careful trying to bring it up court, heavily guarded by Finn. Now they're into their half-court set. It looks like Hastings wasn't prepared for that pass. He didn't expect it. Ball was off his hands.
Yeah, I'm going to blame it on Grover, as much as I love Brandon. Not like that, but that was right at his feet. It was like a line drive.
That one is out of bounds on the shot. Another Warrior turnover. Clockers will inbound. They're still down 11-5, minute 35 to go. And Finn is pressing. Finn's up, putting pressure on the ball carrier. Seem to be struggling to get that ball out over the midcourt.
Considering, yeah, that was a backcourt. He hadn't established himself.
Okay, so
it was really unfortunate.
Needless
one
turnover.
On 3.
Mm-hmm. And they couldn't break it. Okay, so this is now Jack Goodman, I think his first minutes of the night. He gets fouled.
I think it was before
the shot. I agree. So they're going to call that one on Rabideau, his first foul, team's 4th. Warriors definitely using that height advantage on the inbounds. They aren't able to convert that time. Finn going for 3, nails it, nothing but net. Okay.
Doesn't take height to hit a 3-pointer.
Nope. Gonna have to put a man on him a little more closely. Okay. Shea Hastings for 2. Nails that one. We're into the final minute of play here in the first quarter. The Warriors up 14-7. Clocker showing the full court press again. Warriors able to break it. Clockers able to recover defensively. Warriors into the half court set. Here's Hastings. Don't make that Goodman. Can't get the shot to fall, but rebound by Aiden Clark. Rebound puts it back in for 2. Medfield up 16-7. About 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Okay, Rabideau corrals a wild pass as Ahmed a little bit out of control there. Okay, they're going to call a second foul here on Aiden Finn. It's a blocking foul. And we're getting some changes here for both teams as Russell makes his way back into the game. Jake Rimsa making his first appearance tonight, and Ben Arms now into the game as well for the Clockers. And that's Arms with the ball. He'll set up
10
the
seconds to go.
Clocker offense.
So they got to take whatever shot they can get here. Russell ready.
Quick release on the 3, can't get it to fall, and the rebound by the Warriors can't get the shot off. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Warriors 16, Clockers 7 here on Friday Night High School Hoops on WACA-TV on Facebook. Rob, your thoughts here so far in the first quarter?
Well, I'd like to see more points, but no, it's kind of what I've seen every game. Yeah, they take the shots, they end up settling for the outside shots. They seem to sometimes play a little too quick on offense. Like, yeah, they're just too fast. They're relaxed and they force a few things, but they'll get it together. Again, the team's still gelling.
Still seem to having a lot of problems with pressure, especially with a full court press. I mean, you saw that example where the Warriors just pressing with one player, and the Clockers turned it over. It just seemed to get a little panicky. First sign of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Kevin Rabideau obviously is a good ball handler, but all it takes is somebody that knows what they're doing to help out, and they'll figure it out.
So I haven't seen much of Ahmed this season. I know he's played sparingly, I guess.
I saw him at the beginning of the year, and he was playing JV. His brother was on the team and left the team for whatever reason, and they brought Arshad up. And he's got a lot of energy, just needs to harness it and get his comfort level a little better.
It's a great analysis. So here's Jake Rimza setting things up for the Clockers as they move it around. Ball winds up back with Rimza, and he nails a three, a freshman, and not at all afraid to take the shot. That's the Clockers' first three-pointer of the night, and but they're still down 6 early in the second quarter as Shea Hastings forces a turnover on the baseline.
That was a nice shot. Good form by Rimza.
Absolutely.
Not just because it went in, but
there's a deep three by the Warriors. Can't get it. But the Clockers are able to get the rebound there, and now a little energy here, pushing it up. Rimza pushing it up. That's over to Hastings for 3. Couldn't even get rim on that one. Too many possessions ending like that. They really need to get those shots to fall. As Armani drives the lane, can't get it to fall, and the Clockers can't grab that loose ball. So unfortunately, it will remain Warrior ball. As we see Aiden Clark now checking in for the Warriors after a quick breather.
Yeah, did we get a scouting report on Rimza? We know he's a freshman. He looks good out there. Somebody run after it, please. That's got to be frustrating for the coaches.
Sure. I think it's frustrating for both sides. I mean, they clearly have the height advantage. They're clearly trying to get that inbound. And so far, it's only worked, I think, once tonight.
Oh.
Okay, that foul could have gone either way, but it's going to get called on the Warriors. That's James Anderson getting called with the foul.
Yeah, was it Tom Cavanaugh in there?
So Anderson's first foul of the night. Team foul number 4 now for the Warriors. Clockers bring the ball up court. A little disorganized here. Rimza now with the ball. As he gets to the top of the lane, fires the 3.
Oh.
Couldn't get the hometown bounce on that one. A little too much energy on that one. Okay, 2 points there for the Warriors. Number 14, Jack Goodman, another freshman. His first points of the night. Almost another backcourt violation. Ball gets tipped out of bounds by the Warriors. And now Rabideau checking back in.
I like this lineup. Rabideau's coming in. They're going to give Hastings maybe his first rest. Who else is coming in? It's Ryan Kahn. So I like this combination of Rimza and Rabideau in the backcourt.
So Hastings and Cavanaugh take a seat. As we've got a fresh 5 out here now. Rimza thought about the 3, pulls it back. That's Kahn over to Rabideau. Back to Rimza for 3 now. Couldn't find the range. Rebound Warriors, and they're up 18-10 with 6:09 to go in the second quarter. Okay, we got a travel called underneath on the Warriors. So another turnover. Starting to see some reasons behind that 3-16 record, Rob.
Yeah, exactly. The defense is stepping up, and a little bit of pressure, and they've turned it over a few times. Got to get Russell in the game offensively. He's in the game. Nice runner by Kevin Rabideau.
Nothing but net for Rabideau, as I believe he's now at 5 points tonight.
Yeah.
Ashland with 12, but they're still down 6. About 5.5 to go in the first half. Block, nice block by Rabideau. Kahn on the receiving end on a fast break, dishes off. Beautiful play. As Kahn gets the assist to Russell. I believe those are Russell's first points of the night. Able to execute the fast break very nicely there. Clockers down 4 now with just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Gets an easy hoop.
That's
Gonna let
another.
him get that close in.
That's another spin move. He's done that a couple times
Yep.
now.
Connected both times.
Gonna have to double team him when he starts to drive.
An unforced error there. Rims I think he overthought that one. He thought shot, then he thought pass, and by then it was too late, and he turns the ball over.
I agree.
Wide open pass for the 3 by Goodman. Can't get it to fall, but the Warriors get the rebound. Fresh 30. That was Higgins driving, but he got fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That was Rabidou picking up his second foul.
Okay. Higgins hits the first one, push that midfield lead up 21-14 now. And again, we're getting some close to wholesale changes here as 3
I was
new
just going to
players
use
come
the
in.
same phrase, wholesale change. I said, is that too cliche? And then you used it. It's not
Sometimes
cliche,
you just
by
got
the
to go
way.
old school, Rob.
Okay.
Higgins hits the second one.
All right, so we got Rimza, Russell, Hastings for
Hastings.
3, front rim.
Okay, Warriors quickly pushing the ball up court. That's Higgins again. Takes the 3.
He was failing it after those free throws.
Feeling a little too much. Wide of the mark.
Hey, I have no problem with the Clockers letting him take the threes.
Sure.
Let him take it all day. Well, Finn made one, but they haven't shot too well otherwise. Another runner. Hastings, no
Follows the
block there.
shot, forces the rebound, and that's,
Kavanaugh going up strong.
he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
More offensive rebounds. I think he's going to make 1 out of 2. I like to make predictions.
Still got a shot. Incidentally, foul called on the Warriors. Christian Higgins, that's his first, team's 5th.
One out of 2. It's a gift.
You're on fire tonight, Rob.
It's a gift.
Okay. Full court press, 4 players in the forecourt. Warriors respond nicely. They did not panic at all, get the ball over the half line, and they're setting up in their half-court offense now.
Well, the clock has recovered nicely, too. Great job by Russell.
Corrals the loose ball, and Rabidou brings the ball up. I really want to see how this guard combination works with Rimza and Rabidou. And he comes back in.
Hastings not bashful.
That was a 3 for Hastings.
It was.
Okay, well, he's hit the trifecta. Foul shot, 2-pointer, and 3-pointer. Ashland down 4 with 3:20 to go in the first half. Hastings with a nice job getting back on defense.
He's all fired up.
Batting that one out of bounds.
We lost a viewer.
But we do have a local celebrity watching right now. I want to give a shout out to Jamie Marks, wife, of course, of Ashland Athletic Director Stephen Marks. We see you, Jamie. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Is that, I missed that. I think it might have been Higgins on the turnaround on that hoop there.
Sounds good to me. We'll double check at halftime. But Rabidou now with the ball for the Clockers, who are now down 6 as Rabidou turns the ball over. So just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Warriors 24, Clockers 18. Clockers pressing now.
Much better quarter here for the Clockers.
Able to cut that lead down. I think they got it down to within 4. Currently at 6. So this is Higgins.
Good defense there. Nice help to cut off the drive.
Okay. Goodman steps back for the 3. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by the Warriors. And Aiden Clark connects. Their top scorers this season, Rob. And I believe that's 4 points tonight for him. Warriors dial back the pressure, and Rabidou able to bring the ball up unchallenged.
Nice
He's driving the
lefty
lane
move.
now. Too hard to the rim. Rebound Warriors. Ball's getting thrown around quite a bit right now. Here's an open 3. And that's Robbie Armani with an uncontested 3, pushing that lead back out for the Warriors up to 9 now, with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half.
We have 9 or 11. Do we not?
I'm sorry, let me take that back. Make it 11.
There's a lot of kids that'll watch this game, and I just like to be educational as well as entertaining. I'm probably neither, but I can always strive.
I'm just glad you got my back. You're keeping me honest, Rob. Good to have you on board tonight.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
Okay, Aiden Clark gets the roll with a 2-footer right in front of the net.
This is a, they had it down to 4. It's a 9-0 run.
I think ever since you said it was a much better quarter, Rob, I think you jinxed him.
I did, but.
It's an unwise 3-point shot by Kevin Russell. Doesn't get anything. Warriors with the ball. Goodman driving, but can't get it to fall as he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on
Calling
Kavanaugh.
that one on Dom Kavanaugh.
His first. I didn't see it on the replay.
So this is the freshman Jack Goodman for the Warriors, who hits his first free throw. Aiden Clark sits down. He'll get a rest for the rest of the half here. A minute to go. Okay, so that's Goodman hitting them both. And now Medfield up 33-18.
11-0
driving.
run.
Okay, another missed shot, another rebound by the Warriors. Looking to press that lead here late in the first half. Okay, another bucket there by Jack Goodman. He's got a lot of energy. Freshman's bringing something tonight for the Warriors. Rabideau, heavily guarded by Goodman, brings it up, drives through,
Nice
left-handed.
move there, couldn't.
Okay, Warrior rebound. Less than 30 seconds to go now.
Warriors have the numbers as Rabideau gets back in the action. And a nice read by,
Couldn't quite convert it. Okay. Looks like Warriors are working the perimeter, looking for that last shot. Shot clock is off, of course. 10 seconds to go now here in the first half. This is Armani. I think he's going to take the last shot. Wheels and, no, my bad. He dishes off. We got a travel violation. Called on Edward Ariel.
They wanted you to be wrong about everything. They didn't get the last shot. Rabideau from 3/4. That's going to hurt his shooting percentage. But
okay, well, heck of a first half here. Warriors up 35-18 over the Clockers. Josh Abrams and Rob Silver with you here in the first half. Friday Night High School Hoops here in Clockertown, Ashland, Massachusetts. You're watching WACA-TV on Facebook. Rob, any final words before we send it to break?
well, my brother is watching from out in Needham, and he just mentioned the Jinx as well. So I want to say hello to my brother Brian Silver.
Okay, Brian.
And
glad you got my back today, Brian.
he knows. I mean, he probably bet Ashland plus 16.5 in the first half, and that probably killed him.
Okay, well, let's take a break now. We're at the half. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned. Be sure to visit, actually give a call to our sponsor, Townhouse Pizza, Roast Beef, and more. And we'll see you back here for second half action on WACA-TV.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.
Well, my dad, Josh, was here earlier in the first half, and I'm going to be joining Rob Silver for the second half.
Nice to have you, Chase. This should be fun.
Yeah.
Interesting, fun. Did you want to go over the scoring for the first half? Do you have it? I can do it. I know we had the leading scorer for Medfield, Rabbi Armani with 11, and
Yep.
Aiden Clark with 10.
Losing space for both of them on the sheet. All right. That's inbounded Robbie Armani.
Well, we'll see. Maybe the change in directions will help out Ashland. Armani, another. Oh, was that?
That was Christian Higgins.
Higgins. Yeah.
He's a senior for them, and they're sad to see him go next year. Now this is Brandon Grover for 2.
That's a nice, strong move by Brandon. His first points of the game.
All right, that's Robbie Armani. Over to Ryan Dooley.
Good defense there, and Rabideau holds his ground and forces the turnover.
Yep, all right, now Kevin Russell going to the other Kevin Rabideau, who's going to bring the ball up.
K squared, right?
Yep. That's Brandon Grover. And our first foul of the half is going to be on number 23, Dom
Kavanaugh.
I believe Dom Kavanaugh. It's his second of the game.
On offense, Medfield offense.
Robbie Armani. Higgins misses.
Wow, not a friendly rim. But Aiden Clark using that height to his advantage again.
Yep. He's their rebounder.
He didn't have the position, but 6'6", you'll get some of those.
Oh, yeah.
Rabideau with the runner.
There we go. He's up to 8 points this game.
You have him at 8, or I had him at 7?
That could be my bad. You could be right.
Yeah, 3-pointer by, was that Aiden Clark? Was it?
Yeah, that was Aiden Clark. That's his first 3 of the game. The same play over and over again. Shea Hastings gets absolutely denied. And Robbie Armani brings the ball back up court.
He loves that spin move, but
Yeah.
this time he traveled.
Just waiting for that to happen, right?
Yeah, just step up and a little help on defense, force the turnover.
Mm-hmm.
Rabideau brings it up slowly to Grover. Back to Rabideau.
They're getting kind of predictable every single time. It's Rabideau to Grover, Grover to Hastings, except this time where it was Rabideau trying to go back to Grover, who was not open.
Right. And again, with a not using the bounce pass.
Nice move by Hastings.
Is that 3 baskets in the paint to start this second half?
Yeah.
Like to see that. Normally they settle for a 3.
And then fall behind.
Right.
Yeah. Still going to need a lot more of that, though. 17 points down.
Dooley back to Armani for 3. Oh, that's unfortunate. Dooley gets the rebound.
Yeah. Kevin Rabideau. Ashland showing once again that they do not have a clear point guard. They don't really have anybody who can dribble, and their only guy who can rebound, or maybe 2, probably Shea Hastings and Kevin Russell.
Yeah. I mean, Rabideau's competent, but he doesn't have a lot of support.
Yeah. And that's airballed by Ryan Dooley.
Oh, Kavanaugh picking up his 3rd foul right there.
It's not good. He really needs to watch those. For earlier, Kavanaugh wasn't really a strong starter, but then they lost a few players to injury, a few players left. A lot of calls up from the JV team, and here he is.
And that's the 3rd foul on Rabideau right there. Dooley with a violation.
Coming into the game, number 15, Ryan Kahn.
So that first free throw did not count. He makes the adjustment and makes the next one. have that as his first point of the game.
Yeah, and that's surprising because he's been in nearly almost the entire game.
Yes, he is one of the starters, senior. 42-24.
Oh, over to Grover again.
Kahn feeding Hastings.
Back to Kahn, that's for 2. Overshoots the basket.
Can't blame him for taking it. He was wide open. Good collapsing defense there.
Kristen Higgins meets a wall. But somehow Aiden Clark comes away with the points.
He is only a sophomore.
They're going to be looking for big things from him in the future.
Yeah, especially if he gets goes through a growth spurt.
Oh, yeah.
He's only 6'6". Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to kiss May. Okay, well.
Rabideau for 3. Can hit it.
So the lead is ballooned to 20. As
Yep.
Russell and Grover get a seat. Arshad Ahmed, Jake Rimza, the freshman, in at guard.
Called up from the JV team.
Ben Arms.
Wow, and look at Aiden Finn drive the lane. At 5'6", he is their shortest player.
Yes, I was mentioning that to your dad. He towers over me by a quarter of an inch. Arshad Ahmed.
Over to Ryan Cohen, back to Ahmed.
Thought twice about taking that open shot.
2 guys who are at least a foot taller than him standing in his way in the bodies of Aiden Clark and Christian Higgins.
Try to get it into the big guy, and that's
Ryan Kahn on
Ryan
defense. Shea Hastings can't hit the 2.
So it's 46-24 with 3:04 to play in the third quarter. Medfield Warriors just dominating.
Yeah, really interesting to see because they had so much of a better record than Ashland. 4-game losing streak. I mean, so much of a worse record than Ashland. 4-game losing streak coming in as Christian Higgins misses it too.
The assistant coach, Scott Soderberg, was pointing out they have a really good offense. And if, Ashland's struggling on offense, so they're just doing what they normally do, and we're struggling, and that's the difference.
Yeah. All right, that's Christian Higgins for 1. Something that's worked against Ashland probably all season has been the full court press.
I agree.
And we've seen Medfield use it a few times in this, but not as much as we thought.
And it wasn't aggressive either. It's just they go into panic mode almost.
Yeah.
I like this freshman, Jake Rimza.
It's Ben Arms, I believe.
See what Rimza can do. Picked up his dribble. They get Russell back in the game.
Cross court, that's a dangerous pass over to Rimza, who goes to
Arshad
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Wow. And who said basketball is a game of height?
Right. That's why I'm able to dominate on the court.
Exactly.
And Ahmed brings in the rebound. Nice bounce pass there.
This is Arms.
Russell with a no-look pass.
Ryan Kahn is stopped. Ahmed again. Can't hit it.
Armani tried the spin move. They read it.
He's getting really predictable. All right, that's over to Finn.
He's got some good skills, both hands.
Oh, yeah.
He's able to go lefty and righty.
5'6".
Looked as comfortable. That nice layup off the glass. Ben Arms. This is Quinn
Finn again.
against Russell. Holds his ground and forces a missed shot and a jump ball. Ben Arms ties him up.
And that's a matchup where you really want to see Kevin Russell win it, seeing as how he is almost an entire foot taller than Aiden Finn, who
Yep.
stands at 5'6", with Kevin Russell at 6'4". All right, Jake Rims are bringing the ball up for Ashland.
A little out of control there.
Yeah. This is Finn again.
Not Finnegan, but Finn
Finn
again.
again.
I know. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And missed shot by Ariel. Ball being brought up by Rimson now. Stops himself. Russell for a deep three. Can't hit it though.
Russell can get hot,
Oh yeah.
and he will not be bashful about taking a shot. Nice read by
Our
Ahmed.
shot, Ahmed.
See if he can finish it, and he does.
Nice job.
Good for him.
You really want to see that from the smaller guys on the court, as another small guy, Aiden Finn, takes a shot and misses, but gets the ball again. All right, shot miss by Patrick Anderson.
Might be the last shot of the quarter. We've got about 14 seconds to go.
All right, Kevin Russell for three.
There you go, Kevin.
Fans have been waiting for that. Still a long way to go, though.
Oh, and a nice little steal there. All right, well, we finish on a mini run to cut the lead under 20 down to 19. As we head into the fourth quarter, it's 50-31. So what did you see there, Chase?
Well, I think that I saw at the start of the quarter, it was all height. And Medfield was dominating because, as we said earlier, only two guys on that roster are under 6 feet. But as we got to the second part of that quarter, we saw Arshad Ahmed and Aiden Finn both making big impacts for their respective teams.
Yeah, and I think it helped a little bit. The second unit was in a little bit more for Medfield, so that made it a little easier for Ashland. But yeah, it comes down to making those open shots. So maybe Kevin Russell will get on a hot streak.
Spoken like a true hometown Ashland fan.
You gotta believe.
Yeah, we bleed
It's
blue.
That's what they do on ESPN.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you saw Duke the other night,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Come back.
Yeah, definitely a back and forth quarter though.
Not exactly a Duke caliber
Yeah.
team that we're putting on the court.
Very close, but not quite.
Right. Same amount of heart. The talent is a little bit.
This is Aiden Finn after a pass from Patrick Anderson, my bad.
Yeah. And Drew Back also in, as well as Elijah Kinney. So he's given his reserves some playing time here. See if Ashland can take advantage of it.
Finn for three.
Nice rebound by Russell.
Good to see
Pulls
him
it
make a
away
rebound.
from Drew Back.
I believe this is the first time this game where he's the tallest guy on the court. Kevin Rabidou decides not to go for the three and gets the two though.
And we'll see how long the Medfield coach keeps this lineup in. They get a fast break opportunity. Kavanaugh picks up his fourth foul right there, but he had to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he could have stopped him without a foul, but
right. He had to go up and challenge him.
yeah, definitely. All right, shooting a few is Drew Backle. My bad, he's shooting two.
Misses the first, so let's see what he does with the second. Missed them both. See if
Can't hit either.
Russell corrals the rebound. Hastings open.
Heavily contested three.
He was open, then he was contested, and he still
Yeah.
made it.
Now Ashland doing some full court press, but it's beat by Medfield.
Okay, we'll give Elijah Kinney those open threes. So we're doing some damage. The lead's down to 14. Mini run of 5 points to start the quarter.
Rabidou opts for no three, then goes for two. Next time a little butter with that roll, right?
There you go. Yeah,
I may be young, but I can make old-time references. And this is Hastings.
See if we can get Russell with another open three.
Yeah.
Or the layup.
He is the master of driving the lane. That's Kevin Rabideau. He's got 13 points. And timeout called. Try not to listen to too much of that background noise. All right, timeout called, but the clock is still running. Don't know why.
That's the timeout clock.
Ah, my bad.
Unless there's 40 seconds in the game, but
Nice.
that's no. So
Didn't think so.
we are now at 50 to 38. Did you go over that while I was talking to our fan? We've cut it to 12, 7-0
yet.
run to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but it's still got a long ways to go.
Well, like I said, he had the second unit in there.
Yeah.
Full second unit.
And now you see this team, a squad full of 6 feet tall guys that includes, Robbie Armani, Christian Higgins, Aiden Clark's up there. It's
Jack Goodman, number
yeah.
14, is the only non-starter in the lineup for them right now.
yeah. And yet he still has 6 points on the game, and he's 5'10". That's incredible.
Freshman. So he's got some confidence in this guy. So see what we can do here.
This is him right here. I believe that was traveling.
Yeah, they called a foul.
Oh, my bad.
It was Kevin Russell picking up his second, but Goodman will go to the line for 2. He never misses.
No.
We'll see.
So far, you're right.
Well, it was a no-lose situation. If he missed, I'd be happy. I was trying to jinx him.
There you go.
Now I just look like I
He's
know what I'm
gonna
talking
make
about.
it.
See,
Yeah,
you were
there
right.
you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I see what you mean.
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
Good hedge.
And they're going back to what they tried earlier. Didn't work, but they're still trying it.
Grover for 3, front rims it.
Rebounded by Clark, that's something we've heard a lot so far. Robbie Armani gets
Oh,
stopped.
Rabideau goes up hard to stop that one.
Wow, he went up against a guy who was about 3 inches taller than him and beat him.
Hastings gets fouled. I think he was shooting 3.
Yeah.
He was. He's going to go to the line for 3.
I believe the foul called on number 20, Christian Higgins.
You are correct.
All right, let's see if they can knock this league back down to 12.
Maybe even 11. 11 is off the board right now. Maybe 12, as you said. All right.
All right, let's try and knock it down to 12 here.
And plenty of time. 5:27 to go.
There we go.
We do get it back to 12, but what might hurt Ashland is the 6 fouls on the board. Next foul, oh, there's a steal by Arshad Ahmed with another hustle play.
He's making himself known. Brandon Grover.
Thought about that after missing the last one.
Yeah, wasn't a good idea though, seeing as how, all
Yeah.
these people are giants.
See if they can work it in. There we go. Rabideau gets fouled.
Yeah.
No,
Believe so.
that was
Foul on,
Russell away from the ball.
it's his 3rd foul.
Yeah. And the next foul is 1-and-1.
They're in the
They're at
negative.
7. Grover, see if he looks up, see if he can.
You can't outrun them all though.
He's going to take it. Wide open 3.
feel like that was avoided contemptuously by Aiden Clark.
I agree with you.
Does not make me happy to see that. All right, this is Christian Higgins.
Good defense there.
Hits the wrong side of the rim.
He stepped on the line,
Yeah.
going for the ball. So Ashland will get possession. And we have 4:19 to play. Timeout called. As the lead is 12 and Ashland has the ball.
Yeah, so far no score change in the fourth quarter. Ashland was hoping to see something different. I mean, I guess that's obvious, but you know, gotta say it.
Well, 19 down to 12, and we have 4 minutes left. If they go at that rate, we should get it down to 5 roughly, maybe 4.
Not a win, but
I'm still optimistic.
yes, that's good.
We're gonna pull off a Duke or LA Clippers. Oh, that was painful. Did you see that game last week?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Celtics?
Yeah, it was hard to watch. They beat the Sixers, though.
Yes, those.
Even though the Celtics seemed to be falling apart and the Sixers were on like a win streak, it's probably good for Celtics fans to see.
Yeah, it helps them refocus. They knew
Yeah.
they going into enemy territory. So you tend to focus a little bit more.
Maybe a
And they
little. Maybe a
played
little.
good. You get complacent sometimes, especially when you go up by 28.
Yeah. All right, this is Kevin Rabidou. Over to Grover.
Hastings with a nice move. Gets rejected by the big guy, Aiden Clark.
Again. Robbie Armani.
Nice read by Grover.
Can he beat him, though?
Nice
Yes, he can.
finish. You like to see that.
Yeah, especially since he was like a borderline starter a little while ago. And then Christian Higgins just dribbles through everybody, you know.
Yeah, that was disappointing. They
They've-
did that a lot the other day against Dedham, the game that I was watching. They'd make a basket and give something up right away, a layup on transition.
And here's Higgins again.
We've got 2 people, see if he can hold his ground. Good job by Hastings forcing the errant shot. And there, Hastings comes away with a rebound.
All right, this is Kevin Rabidou bringing the ball up the court.
Into Kavanaugh, back out, wide open 3 for Grover.
Overshoots it by just a bit.
And Armani gets called for the foul, I believe.
Huh. Well, the score-
Now they called it on Russell. It's, yeah, he's going to.
And I believe that puts Ashland into the negative.
Hold on. No, wait. No, it was on, they got it on number 11, Zach. Come on.
Who
They
is-
got 11 up on the board.
That would be Zachary Conroy
Yeah, so it was on
for
Medfield.
Medfield.
Rabidou for 3. Could not get it to go. Russell with a good rebound. Gets fouled trying to put it back in.
As you might be able to hear, Ashton Van's very optimistic still. All right, this is Kevin Russell shooting foul shots.
So actually, I think what they called was maybe offsetting fouls on each team because Ashland is at 8 fouls now. But that definitely doesn't work in our favor because that was Russell's 4th. And that doesn't work in our favor either because that was a missed free throw. Quickly throws it right back in for the second one, and the lead is down to 11.
Robbie Armani.
Conroy, Goodman, baseline, shut off. Oh,
He gets met by 3 Ashland players.
yeah, they've done a good job collapsing on defense.
Only problem is when you get 2 or 3 players on a guy, that means there are always going to be 1 or 2 other guys open. And he just jumps everybody.
If he perfects that shot in the next couple of years, he's going to be tough.
Oh, yeah.
That was
He
a-
already is tough.
That's a good point. He is now, I have him at 19 points right now.
Yeah, so do I. That's great. That's incredible.
Do
Nice.
you want to borrow my calculator? And a technical.
Ooh.
And that's going to be Conroy. Excuse me, Goodman. And he
Makes the
it.
first one. So far, 4 of Goodman's 8 points, so 50% of his points have come off of free throws.
I think that was his 5th free throw, and that might have been his 6th.
I believe the one he just made was his 5th.
I'm gonna have a side bet with you. I say he's at 6.
I don't make bets on 12.
That was a loud whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's a gentleman's bet. No money.
Okay. Aiden Finn out of bounds. Ashland down by 15. 2:30 to go.
Because the time is ticking away.
Brandon Grover.
You saw that, right? A 3 and a foul.
That's great.
Chance
and
at
one.
a rare 4-point play.
Although the scorekeepers have, oh, there they go. There. Now it's on the scoreboard.
Box out, Medfield, box out.
And he completes the 4-point play.
Great. He's been having himself a second half.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. A lot of good athletes on this team. A lot of the football players, and that is going to hurt as Christian Higgins goes up strong, draws the foul.
Christian Higgins has not been able to, no one can stop him right now.
Brandon Grover, two-way player on the football team, as is Kavanaugh. Russell's a heck of a receiver.
Yep.
And he completes the 3-point play. Back to 14. Rabideau cuts it down the middle.
Short. And now Grover opts not to take the
Kavanaugh.
3. Meets a wall. Hastings. There he goes.
11 points. Their offense is heating up, but Medfield's back with their offense too. They had that little lull when they had the second unit in there.
Seems like we're getting way too much airtime right now. So many timeouts being called.
Yeah. Any news? We can thank our sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Townhouse Pizza.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing there? I heard
Pizza.
you had some of the old, what flavor?
I don't know.
What kind?
Cheese, I guess.
That's me.
I'm a traditionalist.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll split a pizza one day.
Okay.
I don't like to make it too fancy. Is there any type of pizza you won't eat?
Vegetable?
Mushroom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Forget it.
You ever have hot sauce on your pizza?
No, I don't understand.
Ah.
I don't get the, well, people like hot sauce, but
That's
I
me.
don't like, what about the pizza with no sauce? It's like
Yeah.
eight different
Ugh.
types of cheese. How can they even call that a pizza?
No, I know. It's all dry and disgusting, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
All right, after I talked about pizza, we're back at the basketball game, which is what we were supposed to be talking about.
Now we got to keep our sponsor. Russell and Grover forced the turnover, and Russell lays it in. Cuts the lead to single digits.
For the first time in a long time. Maybe that's what, oh wow. And after one play, another timeout is called.
Yeah. Well, he ran about 12 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
And they had possession, and they end up losing 2 points. So that's not what they drew up out of that timeout.
They got the points though, right?
No, I'm talking about Medfield.
Oh,
That's why he's calling another timeout.
Yeah.
When you have a 1-minute conversation about what you're going to do and it goes totally the opposite, you
Yeah. You know.
have to regroup. So we are up to 8 viewers.
That's
Kathy
great.
Kathy Shea Sonnenberg friend from Babson and Walpole, Michelle Teitelbaum, Billy Lee Finberg Fisher. Aunt Billy. Aunt Billy, turn the TV up so you can hear me say hello. Anyways. And they tip it away again.
And
Oh,
they lose
and
the ball
Russ-
just as quickly.
That was unfortunate, but this pressure is definitely giving them a difficult time.
Yeah, Kevin Russell getting caught up with trying to do too much.
And the breakaway, and Hastings couldn't catch up to it.
See, I'm betting Ashland would have been good at completing that play since a lot of them were football players.
Yep. Okay.
Pass came up short for Christian Higgins. All right, foul called. Now looks like it's on Kevin
For 2. Yeah.
Kevin Rabideau. It's his 4th foul.
And that's going to put Higgins at the line.
He's got a chance to take this lead back into double digits. And he will.
I have him with 7 points from the line. They've certainly gone to the line a lot more than Ashland is.
That's 8 points from the line.
Minute 30 to go. Leads back to 11. They don't have time to really look for great shots. If you get a good one, you got to take it, Brandon.
Which is what he did.
That's fine. Russell picks up the loose ball.
He gets fouled.
Going up strong there.
Yep.
1:14 to go.
Foul called on Christian Higgins. It's his 3rd. Ooh. Swish.
Nice smooth shot.
Lead almost back down to single digits.
Good work to get the rebound. Rabideau was on the line. Doesn't go.
And Christian Higgins meets a solid wall. Timeout Medfield. Another.
Wow. Called timeout, I think, going out of bounds.
Yeah. They seem to be very worried despite the fact that they're, up by 10 and there's just about 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I was just looking at the replay because we're on that little time delay.
I mean, a minute left, my bad. Yeah?
And I don't know what he called. He might have called a jump ball and then a timeout. But
I don't really see a time for a timeout there. All right, well.
yeah, so we are into crunch time. 1 minute to go.
Well, at 7:30, it's NBA All-Star Game weekend, so be sure to tune in to USA versus the World tonight at 9 on TNT.
Well, I know the coaches are going to be pleased with the effort, as they have been all season.
Yeah.
These kids didn't give up.
Nope.
Playing hard, and still a minute 5 to go, and
All right.
they'll play to the buzzer.
Inbounded
They
by
go for the
Conroy.
long pass again. Some pressure here. Seems to be giving them a hard time, and Brandon Grover fouls with 58.7 to go.
Very specific there, Rob.
Well, a lot of our people are trying to keep time at home,
Yeah.
seeing if it coincides.
All right, this is 14. Zach Goodman. Shooting the couple. I don't think he has missed yet.
Oh yeah, we still got to figure out. I have him with 7 free throws. You have him with 6. Maybe did we miss one? Oh, good job jinxing him. I like that.
Yeah, haha. All right, this is Kevin
Smart
Russell.
man, young but
Kevin
wise
Rabideau.
beyond your years.
Thank you.
Grover with a 3.
There we go.
And
They're
the lead
staying strong.
leads down to 8
And another timeout called.
with 49.0 seconds.
Yep.
I
there
just
you
wanted
go.
people to know that I am giving, it's not just 49, I'm not being lazy, it's 49.0.
He's a perfectionist. Well, we got a game on our hands.
Wow, big contingency now. Todd Carter's watching, also part of the crew.
Yeah, he kind of has to watch,
Cassie
doesn't he?
Carswell, hello. Paul Bowden, our own Paul Bowden from WACA-TV. Derek Langenberg, I mentioned Derek earlier. He's
yeah.
Medfield resident. So he's probably very happy about the game. He's got a possible future Medfield Warrior. A couple little kids, 2, 3 years old. You never know. Hopefully they get their athletic talent from their mom so that they'll have a chance to make it.
Yeah, once again, I'm Chase Abrams alongside Rob Silver on WACA-TV.
Inbounding ball, 49 seconds to go, down by 8. Medfield again having trouble with the press. You question why they didn't do this the whole game, and they hit the big guy for an easy 2, Aiden Clark.
Again, it's 21 points for him, I believe, on the game.
I believe you are correct. The hot hand Grover doesn't get the roll. Russell gets called for the foul, and that, I believe, is his 5th if it's against Russell.
No, because
It is.
oh yeah, it is. Actually, you're right.
It is, and
So Russell's out.
good second half. Played well, played tough.
Yeah, 9 points, I believe. And they're forced to bring in Dom Cavanaugh, who's got 3 fouls. Got them all pretty early.
Yeah, just 29.2 seconds to go. 10 points. We'll see how long they can make this last 29 seconds.
All right.
Did I see? Oh,
Shooting Zach Conroy.
I have fans from Tennessee watching the game.
Wow. In and out right
Say
there.
hello to Maura Stewart Shoop. Thanks for watching, Maura.
Second shot. It's up. Missed. And rebound taken by Dom Cavanaugh, who goes to Kevin Rabideau. 3. Missed.
And the coach kind of calling up the dogs. He's saying not to foul them. Oh, they did force the turnover. 8 seconds to go. It's 11 points. See if they can make one. Rabideau, deep 3.
Wow. Putting on a show.
Here's one for the fans.
There you go.
Well, that was a
least I got to
exciting
see
way
that.
to exciting way to end it.
Even though they lost.
Yeah, so we had a final score 67-59. We won the second half,
Yeah.
right? We were down by 19, was it?
Yeah.
Or no, wait, we were down by
No, 19, you're right.
that was at the start of the quarter.
Oh. I
Yeah,
think we were down by
with
21.
17, 35-18 at the half. And came down to 8 points. And let's see what we have for total points here.
I believe Rabideau the top scorer for Ashland with,
Maybe 14. Did you
Yeah.
have 14?
yeah.
And Brandon Grover with 11, including a 4-point play.
Yeah, that was
The rare 4-point play.
definitely MVP of the second half.
Shea Hastings also, Shea Hastings, I had him at 15.
Huh, really? Oh, yeah, he went kind of unnoticed. Yeah, that's what I had him at, too.
It was very consistent. It was, just a few threes sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Kevin Russell, like you had mentioned, had 9 points.
Brandon Grover.
Arshad Ahmed had 4 points. Yeah, Grover I had at 11. Dom Cavanaugh with 3. And then on the other side, it was Aiden Clark, like 21.
Yeah,
We came up
offensive
with
juggernaut.
Christian Higgins with 6, 8, 10.
12.
I had him with
16.
8 of those from the line.
Yeah.
That was a big difference
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
They must have gone to the line at least 15 times. And we had Jack Goodman, the freshman, also with 10, 11 points, something like that. Armani with 11. But any parting words for your fans, Chase?
I'd just like to say congratulations to all students of Ashland Public Schools. February break starts tomorrow.
Nice. Doing anything special?
Yeah, my family and I are heading up to Disney World. And
Heading down.
Heading down, good point.
That's one of my pet peeves. People
Yeah.
are like, you're going down to Maine? I'm like,
Yeah.
Maine is north
Yeah,
latitude-wise.
exactly.
But, oh, that sounds exciting. I hope you have a good time. It's a lot of fun doing the game with you and your dad.
Yep.
And the camera crew, I forget all the names. I know we have
We've got Cameron.
Todd Carter, Kotab, and
Yeah.
it's too many to mention. I gotta write that down. Maybe if I do more games.
Yeah.
But thank you everybody for watching, and we'll be back. I'm back on Monday. They
Nice.
recruited me for the Monday game. I don't even know. It might be the women's game against Grafton. So if you're
Great, good luck
bored,
to
it's
you.
an afternoon game. I know. Might be doing it myself. But anyways, for Chase Abrams and Josh Abrams, I'm Robert Silver saying good night and go Clockers.
Yep.
Tonight's basketball game is brought to you in part by Townhouse. Pizza, roast beef, subs, and more. Located at 300 Elliott Street in Ashland, give them a call at 508-881-3010.